Three, two, one!
Hey, how's it going? Hey, it is currently September 8th, and I usually don't, I tend to, when I post things, on YouTube especially, I try to go in chronological order, but I'm too excited to there's a lot going on with just the softball update. I want to just put that all in one video alone and then talk about the start to fall schedule next. We're just gonna get a whole softball update just right now. Okay. So this past weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, today is Sunday, was the softball state playoffs to end the season of Special Olympics softball, which is a summer sport. So we just finished out the season, and let me tell you, I'm gonna miss it so much. But because, I tell people that I haven't played with, the last time I played softball prior to the summer, I was like 9 or 10 maybe. I don't remember it at all. So this is the first softball season that I remember playing, and I had so much fun. I had a blast the whole entire season. So the whole reason I had to come back to school from being at home because I had a softball tournament and I just did not want to miss it. Or it was like a little over 2-hour drive away from here. We drove up northwest-ish. I don't know. I don't know my directions. We drove upwards and over for the softball state tournament, and I slept in the car a lot going both directions, but let me tell you, I've seen more of Kentucky in this last weekend than I've ever seen in the past week or so. So on Friday we drove up, and we had our first softball game out of 2. So we played 2 softball games. So we had our first softball game Friday night. Oh my gosh. It was literally, okay, so it was one of the best games we had, the whole team. It was the best game we've had all season long. Our coaches were really proud of us, and I had a lot of fun. And the coaches were ramping us up, how excited they were, because they wanted us to be excited. And I was telling all the coaches prior to the game, I was like, I've been looking forward to this weekend all week long, and I'm obviously excited because I'm sharing with you guys. So I played really, really well. One of my best games ever as well. I caught a flying ball. So after the ball gets hit off the bat, it was flying in the air, and guess what I did? I ran toward it, and it just went into my glove. Obviously, thank goodness it went into my glove, because let me tell you, I've been catching balls all season with my bare hand, and they's use your glove, Leanne. Don't forget the glove is there for a reason. But I'm and I was so surprised. I'm are you kidding me? What did I just do? Apparently, I got obviously I got the third out of that inning, and I was oh my gosh, what just happened? I was more in shock. There was one of my coaches came because it was the third out, so he ran on the field. I was why is he running at me so with pure excitement? I couldn't process why he was running out there. I think it was really awkward. It was I thought he was coming for a high five, so and then it turned out to be this awkward looking hug or something, and then we walked off the field because we had to go back. So I'm oh my gosh, I caught a ball. I've been working out on catching balls all season and stuff like that. But I caught a ball in the game, and I got the person out. I'm oh my goodness. And then I got, because I play second base, so I got a lot of people out on second. I'm like, I don't know what was going with me. All the balls were coming to me. I'm like, okay, go to second if I get it. Like, if someone's on first, which a lot of times they were on first, I'll just go. If I got it, I'll go to second, and you have to hold up the ball like this to like stop the play and stuff. Another thing that I did, I laugh about, I think it's so funny, and I wish someone took a video of it, but no one was thinking about taking a video of it because, you know, it was in the middle of the game. And I'm still laughing about it. It's hilarious. So we had, what was it? So a ball was coming toward me, and it was like rolling on the ground, and I missed it, like, because I do like, so I try to pick it up with my hand because it was on the ground, and I get nervous. So when I get nervous, the ball just slips out of my hand. It's ridiculous. It just slips right out of my hand. So it slipped out of my hand, and when it slipped out of my hand, it rolled behind my feet, so I couldn't see it. So, you know, because if the ball's in play, if you don't stop the play, if the ball's rolling on the ground or whatever, people run around the bases, obviously, but they won't stop running around the bases unless you stop the play. So I bent down to go look for the ball, and I can't find it because it rolled behind me. But it wasn't like, it was too close, that the ball was too close to my body, so no one else could like come get it. I mean, they could have, but no one was like, you know. So I bent down, couldn't see it because it was behind me, and then I was like, oh, where is it? And I was stressing out because I'm like, I can't find the ball. And I like fall over. I was running around in circles trying to look for the ball, like small circles, and then I fell over while I was doing that. So I fell, but the thing is, I fell on the ball. I fell backwards. So I'm now trying to look for the ball, like, you know, on the ground, and I'm like, obviously I can't find the ball because I fell on the ball. So I'm trying to, like, then I have to realize that I have to get up to get the ball to stop I mean, this happened in a span of like 3 seconds maybe. Like, it was super quick, but I'm like, it felt so slow motion to me because I have to get the ball to stop the play, because I have to hold it up like this to stop the play. So I'm like, oh, okay, where's the ball? And then I obviously fall, but I fall on the ball. So I'm like, I can't, no one else can come help me up. I mean, go get the ball, because I'm like, I'm on the ball. So I had to get up really quickly and find the ball again. So I did that, and I stopped the play. But I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I find it the funniest thing ever. After the game, because we had 2 softball teams. So someone else from another coach from the other softball team of the Stewart school came up to me, and he's like, you made me dizzy running around in circles like that. I'm like, I couldn't find the ball, and I was stressed out, and I wanted to stop the play. So I'm like, okay. So it was really funny. So I caught a ball. I tried to, and then I got a lot of people out on second that game as well. It was one of my better games. And okay, so the next time we lost that game, but we played really well. It was one of our better games. Even with losing, it was one of our better games as a team, which was, we were just happy. That was one of our better games. Okay, next day we had a game, and what was it? That one was an exciting game. I got more people out on second. I was a little nervous too, because I'm like, I played such a great game the day before, so I was a little nervous. Like, I'm like, am I gonna catch a flying ball this time? Am I not? What am I gonna do? I ended up playing really well that game as well. A lot of balls came toward the second base. During the second game, I got a lot of people out on second. I hit really well too. Both games I hit really well, but I was like hitting really well the second game. Back up. I know. Back up again. On the first game, which was Friday, I hit really well, and I ran around, not all at once, but I went to first, then the next bat went to second, third bat I went to third, and I ran around the whole entire base, all the way around the bases, and touched home. I've never done that before. Never. I also hit really well the second, and they went flying. Like, they were not like the typical like ground balls that I usually hit. They literally went like up in the air. Yeah. There's one though that I got on my second game. I hit it right trolled first, and I'm like, I already knew it. So when you hit the ball, you run. So I was running, and I got out on first because I hit it right to first too. So like, so it was fine. But I hit really well. I hit so well. And I played well at second. After the game, this is what gets exciting. So after the game, the last game of the season, our team got fourth in the league or whatever. We played for the Special Olympics, so we fourth overall. The referees came up to me with, guess what? This ball, not this ball. This is the game ball. Hold on. This is the game ball. So, oh my gosh, so this is the one that I hit good balls with. This is the one that I got people out with. This is the ball, like, that I slipped out of my hand. This is not the ball, though, that I fell on, because the ball that I fell on was the game on Friday. So this was the Saturday game ball. So I got a ball. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was such a surprise because I try to give it back to them too. Because that's totally my personality. It's like, why are you handing me a ball? Why are you handing, like, the referees? But because then my coach came running up to me and was like, this is your ball. Do not give it to anybody else, because everybody saw this person hand me the ball. One of my coaches says, do not give anybody this ball. This is your ball. You earned it. I was like, what did I do? Apparently I was the most improved player for the whole entire season. I was the most improved player of the softball season. Oh my gosh. And this is crazy because first season, most improved player, I get a softball. Oh, some people were like, oh, can I have the ball? I'm like, did you not hear what the coach just said? This is my ball, and I'm gonna keep it for safety. Oh my goodness, it's hilarious. Oh my gosh, I was so shocked because the ref came up to me, who's been reffing these games all season long. So he's seen our team play multiple times. Like, he reffed our games in the past. So he's seen me play. And he's like, where did you learn how to play second base like that? Then I said, to my knowledge, it's my first time playing with my memory. So I told him, yes, it's my first time playing. It's like, where did you learn how to play second base like that? And he's like, my coaches. I mean, obviously he knows the coaches too. So I'm like listing off all the coaches' names. So there's three coaches. Oh my gosh, there's 3 coaches. I'm really happy that I got this ball, even though it's really dirty. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Oh my gosh, it's so great. Oh my goodness. And we got to sign this big baseball or something. It was like this big size of a statue. It was huge. And it said Special Olympics on it. And we all got to sign the ball. We all got to sign that ball after our game on Friday. So I'm like, oh my gosh, now I get a softball that I can keep forever and ever and ever, and it's gonna be good memories forever. And like, I don't know, I mean, to me, it's not just a softball. I'm like, I mean, maybe in like 2-3 weeks from now, it's just gonna be a softball. But oh my gosh, I want to see how long I can keep this. Put on my bookshelf or something. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Refs decision, like the refs chose people off the teams and not the coaches. But obviously, like, I don't know if the coaches had something to say in that thing, because I'm like, they just saw how well I played. Because I remember, I mean, I don't even remember the refs' names or something. That was a long time ago. Like, I mean, it's been going on since the beginning of June, softball, or the last week of May. And so that's how long, it's last week of May till early September. That's how long softball went on. But a while ago, one of the refs, like, the ball keeps hitting your shoe, the ball keeps hitting your, like, kneecaps or something, like, not calves, the front part of your leg. I'm like, the ref said back then, I don't know, he's like, the ball dislikes your feet today. I'm like, yeah, it really does, because when I try to pick it up, it just slips right out of my hand. But yeah, oh my gosh, it's so, I'm so excited. So that's why this is exactly why the softball theme is the softball theme is in its own video, because I just wanted to share all the excitement. Oh, and also with this, so 9/7 was the date. 9/7/24 was the date of the last game, and 24-26 was the score. But so 24, so we got 24, the other team got 26. So the other team got 3rd place, we got 4th place. But this was the longest game, and probably the refs said this to everybody, both the teams. This was the longest game in Special Olympic Kentucky history, meaning we played 6 innings on a very hot day. So we played 6 innings instead of, typically we only play three innings, and that, like, the games take about an hour. This one took about, like, maybe an hour and a half to maybe almost 2 hours. Not quite sure when honestly, I don't remember when the game ended, because I know when it started, but I don't remember when it ended, because everybody was so hyped up in that. I didn't ask for the time. No one asked for the time. But the reason why it took so long is because we kept tying the score. So we were playing around well. We were hitting runs. And then the guy said, I forgot about this. The guy said, in total with both teams, so our team and the other team that we played, we scored 80 runs, and like 80 runs. You would, like, they said 80 something, like 80 runs or something. You almost clocked in altogether 80 runs. The history of the Special Olympics in softball, that has never happened before, because we played so well. Basically our team played, both teams played their hardest till the last second. I actually, because played our hardest till the end, and I was actually whispering to one of my coaches, because they said, this is gonna be the last inning, this is gonna be the last at bat, you guys got this, because we were all tired and hot, and and I'm like, and it just kept going and going and going and going. So the last at bat thing happened. We were told we were last at bat like 3 times before the game was actually over. So we batted 3 more rounds, or 3 more innings or whatever, that game. I'm like, because then batting is like, you get a break, you can drink water or whatever. So we've been drinking a lot of water. I think the hardest thing was to go back out in the field and let the other team hit, because I was so tired. And it's so hot, because it was in the middle of the day and it was still hot outside in September, but we stayed hydrated and all that stuff, so it was good. So on that note, I'm gonna end out this video, and you just saw me all excited, and it's so I'm just so happy right now. So I'll let you go and talk to you later.